Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sop. I Camp Power Lion Den, Hawan Ben Joshua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first I'll take up a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the archons, and to the women and children around the world in Paleo Hebrew language. Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha Rokah Kodash Mahamath, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to the elders of Lion Den's camp. Salutations to the archons on the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Well, I saw a video of this person when they were putting the device in his head, and he was acting real funny after, because it had to, I guess, they were programming it to see how it would work in his body. But then when I went back to it, I guess they deleted it or something. But anyway, this one came out, and it's interesting what this young man is going to say about it, okay? But title this lesson, The Mark. Here we go.
Planted in his brain just a few weeks ago. Y'all remember that, right? But did you pay attention to the mark and symbol that it left on the side of his head? Did you truly pay attention to the symbols? Symbols are a form of communication. I'm about to roll the clip for you. It literally just blew me away when I seen the video. It's pretty remarkable, and I don't think it's a coincidence at all. There's no such thing, right? But Hebrew is the blessed language given by the Most High Yah to his people. It's the most blessed languages out of all the other languages. Okay? Enter and understand that. Now I'm about to roll the clip. Please pay attention.
I'm going to need you to save, download, repost, and share this video right now. The mark of the beast is here, and I have proof. So according to the Hebrew calendar, each print of the Hebrew letter has a specific value. And this, the Vav, is the value of 6. The number of the beast, 666. So Vav, Vav, Vav. Here is an up close of that letter. I'm going to make this quick. Elon Musk tweeted out, Neuralink will do life-changing good for ultimately millions, maybe billions of people last year, July 21st, 2025. Then on December 1st, he tweeted out, Neuralink will start high-volume production of brain-computer interface devices that move to streamline almost entirely automated surgical procedures this year. Well, there's a major tech show happening right now in Cisco Live in Las Vegas, running from May 31st to June 4th, 2026. Neuralink is there talking about their product. Watch this. Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. Is it? I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home and...
I practiced at home. I could still move the mouse with my mind.
Have you seen the
Bam.
mark? Vav.
How you like that? Interesting, huh? I want to go to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. There you go. Take a good look at that mark. Mark of the beast, huh? And Jake thinks it's, it's a great thing. Nobody knows what else it can do. I mean, it can erase who he is, his remembrance of family, and anything else he knows that when he was little, and what can it, program him to do. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, except he that has the mark or the number of the beast and the number of his name. Okay? I mean, there it goes. Just like a scripture said it, right? Amazing. Let's go to Revelation chapter 14, verse, where am I? Was it? I'll go start with 8. And they followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. right? A lot of our people are gonna take it, right? They can open up the door. They can go into the internet. Instead of having the smart glasses, their eyes will be smart, right? When they look at somebody, they can download um, any information on who you are. Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, I saw was it a YouTube? I thought it was a website a couple of years ago. An old lady talking about her, I forgot what kind of dog. It was a small dog anyway. Anyway, she did a website because of the, those GPS things that they put on animals has caused some harm. She went through a lawsuit and all that. So can you imagine what's going to happen to horses, to cows, to cats, to dogs, to birds that have that, that device in them? I'll stop it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll stop it there 'cause I want to move on. Verse 15, Revelation chapter 15, Surakia, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled with the wrath of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So, once this, they say he's the first. I'm pretty sure there is more, right? But they're just showing only one, okay? Let's go to verse 6. And the 7th angel came out of the temple, having the 7 plagues, clothed in pure and white linen, and having their brass gird with golden girds. These are coming with authority. Okay? Verse 7, and one of the 4 beasts gave unto the 7 angels 7 golden vials, full of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who live forever and ever. So it's gonna, it already starts announcing already the mark that we're seeing here, but it's gonna get worse when they make it mandatory, which is getting closer, okay? The elder, Apostle Taha from GMS, made that very clear. Revelation chapter 16, I'll start with verse 8. Try to keep it short because it's getting late. What? Verse 8. And the 4 angels poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scourge men with fire. It's going to get serious. The interesting thing is that the wicked, the Edomites, have these, what do you call them? They have like these, in their helicopters, these beams, right, that they use in Venezuela. That once they point that light beam to your head, they can fry your brain, right, to whatever level they want to, do a permanent damage or just enough to make you go unconscious. But Yahushua is going to bring his technology, his devices as well. Verse 9, and men were scourged with great heat and blasphemed the name of Yahweh Bashin Yahushai, which had power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory. Can you imagine? They still would not repent. Crazy, right? That's how people, by the way, right? So-called Negros, Latinos, and speckled birds. Verse 15, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watches and keeps his garment, and he walks naked. And lest he walks naked, they shall see his shame. Slakia. So if you're not going to be doing the work to the best of your ability because you want to go out there and just chase the bag and only chase women, right? Then, that's not a wise thing to do at this time, especially that technology is moving so fast now, right? The database centers, the brain chip, okay? Verse 7, and the seventh angel poured out his vial into the array, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne saying, it is done. Once that window closes, look what happens after that. Verse 18, and there were a voice and thunder and lightning, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not seen. Men were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great. Now, why that's going to happen? Well, besides the massive size of the chariots causing the earth to tremble, how about those missiles from Russia and China? Right? World War III. 19, and the great city would divide it into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell. Great Babylon came into remembrance before Yahweh to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Verse 20, and every island flee away, and the mountains were not found. Wow. We only sing movies, but to see this happen in real life, to feel the earth tremble in that matter, you lose control, right? Verse 21, and there fell upon men a great hail out of heaven, every stone about the way of a talent, and men blasphemed Yahweh because of the plagues of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceedingly great. It's not going to be pretty, that's for sure. So I'll leave it with Revelation 17. See if I can keep it short. And it's still on here. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had 7 vials, talking with me, right, John the Revelator, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sits upon many waters. Verse 2, with whom the king of the earth hath committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Verse 3, so he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scattered cutter beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. That's talking about America, right? And the other nations that united with her. Verse 4, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scattered color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of an abomination, filthiness of her fornication. Right? So we already know that has to do with the Epstein file, because that's what they call it. But it has many other names, and it's not only. I forgot the person who came out. I forgot his name, Slacker, but he said no, that's not. There's many Epsteins. Okay, so just because this one was taken out, Slacker, or escaped, right? It's still going on. Okay, nobody has been taken to prison. Nobody's been indicted, right? Nothing. Verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. Verse 6. And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the merds of Yahushua. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. Verse 7. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore did thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carries her, which had the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou saw was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit. That was in Europe, right? And go into perdition, and they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose name were not written in the book of life, for from the foundation of the world, from the foundation, from the beginning, these are the ones that were never outcast, okay? When they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is. Verse 9. I got time? Yes. And here is the mind which had wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. Tell you, it's amazing how truthful the Bible becomes, more advanced than any computer that been given to Yahweh, Shin Yahweh Shai. Okay? 7 mountains also means 7 governments, right? Or people in power, or corporations as well. Verse 15. And he said unto me, The water which thou saw, where the whores sitteth, are people and multitude and nations and tongue. Verse 16. And then 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. There goes those missiles, right? Russia, China, Iran, and other countries that are not happy, okay, with America, okay, for starting this third war, right? But then again, it wasn't really America America is the one that started it, but it was done through the hand of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai. Okay, because he wants to remove this wicked kingdom from the face of the earth. He wants to remove the blessing of the sword that the wicked have. Okay, and put them in slavery for 1,000 years for what they've done to our people. They're going to build our kingdom. So I'll leave it with verse 17. For Yahweh has put in their heart to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast. Unto the word of Yahweh Shin Yahushua shall be what? Fulfilled. And we're seeing it right there. Now this one has to do with putting in the head, in the forehead. Soon they're going to be advertising. I mean, they've done before, but they're going to do it again when they put it in the hand. I hope that this was edifying, and with that I say, Shalom.
Eres una vergüenza de presidente.